Uh, I think when you watch film, you kind of see their game plans and like how they their identity, and I think like that really doesn't really have much to do with what quarterback is playing a lot of times because they have their identity with Sean McVay, his play calling. I think he's going to stick to his game plan, stick to what he's good at, and the plays that help his team be successful. And I think that's a lot of things he's going to stick to.
That being said, you've been in the league a while. Did you know who Brett Rippon was before this week?
No, no. But I mean that's not that don't mean nothing. I don't know about a lot of guys, but that doesn't mean he hasn't done his job and been a good quarterback in this league, or a guy that somebody can count on. I'm pretty sure like if they feel like he's good enough to start, they feel like he's good enough to be a guy that they can count on. Come on, get quiet on me now.
What would a win for this week mean for the Packers?
I mean, it would mean a lot. We're trying to turn things around, and it just means, we win. That just means we're heading in the right direction. And I think guys got the right mindset around here, and I think guys work hard. We're just trying to find our way and figure out what's working best for us. So I think a win would be meaning we're doing a lot of good things that's helping us put points on the boards and helping us get wins and to turn things around.
With Rasul leaving, there's a big absence of a locker room leader. Have you seen anyone step into that role this week?
I think a lot of guys have been stepping up. CV has been stepping up, into his role and getting more reps. I think we had a lot of great leadership on this team, and a lot of guys is willing to work hard, and a lot of guys is willing to work together and do whatever it takes to get a win. It's a lot of guys been stepping up, being great leaders. Dre, Quay, Ja, Kenny. A lot of the normal guys. Rashan Gary. You got a lot of guys. Darnell Savage been leading from the side, until he comes back and he's healthy enough to play. A lot of guys been stepping up, just leading, make sure we keep a positive mindset and that we go out there and we make sure we do what we got to do to help win.
We heard that there were some adjustments going into practice this week. How did you like those changes? Do you feel like it's adding more energy to the team?
That's a great question. I probably didn't notice, but it is a lot of good things they change up to make sure that we change the things, get back on the right track, and I just think the change ups throughout the week may help a lot of guys, and a lot of guys may have noticed me. I just go with the flow, so I probably didn't notice.
When it comes to McVay as a play caller, what makes him just hard to try to game plan against?
Man, he's one of the best play callers in this league, man. Being with Sean McVay in Washington and then seeing him with the Rams and playing against him a few times. I just know Sean, he knows how to put his guys in position. He knows how to use his guys the right way and get them to a place that can help his quarterback out, and he knows how to call some plays that can get the ball moving down the field.
Preston, were you at all, I don't know if worried is the right word, but had you given any thought to maybe they might trade you? I mean, there were, veteran guys that obviously could have been moved. Did that cross your mind at all this week?
Hell no. I don't wake up thinking about nothing like that. I mean, that's stuff you can't control, and that's a part of the business. Like, you wake up feeling good, and then next thing you know, you could be somewhere else and be rehomed on another team. That's not nothing I worry about. I mean, of course, if that time comes, you hope that you get some good value for your trade. Hopefully, they don't trade me for a Happy Meal, and But I never felt like I was gonna be a guy that got traded. I feel like I love to hear I feel like they love me, but I feel like if they was gonna do it, and hopefully got something great for me. I'll at least be happy about that if they did that.
I would think, though, I mean, when you hear that news, you're surprised, and you also say, that's hurting our season right now. Do you feel that way as a player?
Trade somebody like Rasul or making a trade, sometimes you feel like, those guys can be a guy that can, they're really asset to the team. But obviously another team saw some value, and they were willing to, give something for him. It's kind of a give and take league, but just the next man mentality around here. The next man has to step up and fill that role and fill that void. And they got to do just as good as he did or better. And that's the mentality we got to have around here. We can't worry about what we don't have anymore, and who we don't have. We got to worry about what we have and how and the expectations that you have to play up to.
Preston, are you making Rashan by the mills for the next couple of weeks now?
Man, yeah, man, Rashan. The check is about to clear soon, man. It's about those big numbers about to hit his account. Yeah, we're expecting a big dinner out of him really soon. I told him I need me a Wagyu steak from some restaurant. Good champagne or something, some good wine, the most expensive wine they got, at one of the best restaurants around here.
Dessert too?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna add the dessert, but I just don't want to tell nobody else that. But supposed to be watching my figure, so I was gonna just say dinner.
what was your reaction when you saw that? Rashan getting rewarded that way. Obviously, you've been a part of that before in the past. Just what did that mean? It's kind of seeing his work ethic the last few years.
Man, it's great to see somebody get paid, especially somebody you've seen from their rookie year to now. You know, seeing the progressions he's made, the leaps and jumps he had, even coming back from injury, you know, season-ending injury, and then bouncing back just and with the attitude and the mindset he has. I'm just always proud. I feel like a proud big brother. You know, it's like watching your little brother walk across the stage and graduating to a payday. But it's a great moment. It's a great feeling to see him get that, you know, and to wake up and see that news. And I was asleep, and my wife, she was like, they just paid Rashan Gary. And I was asleep, and I was like, how much? She said, 4 for 107. I said, oh, got a lot of money. So I was happy. But, you know, if I wasn't so tired, I would have woke up out my sleep. But, you know, I woke up, and I woke up rejuvenated, and I felt really happy for him. And I think, did I see him the same day? Yeah, I seen him the same day. But the whole time I was at home, I was like, yeah, he gonna cry. He gonna cry. And I said, I just hope he didn't cry when I saw him. But he didn't cry. He got his tears out the way before I saw him, so it's good. Because, you know, I don't think I wore the right shirt that day to get my shoulder wet.